Hey y'all, good day, good day. This is your girl Toni with Eat and Travel with Toni. I want to bring y'all this video today. Is talking about 5 ways that you can save money to travel without stress. So I want to bring this video today to y'all. Like I said, I have five tips, 5 things that you can start doing or that you can think about starting doing so that you can save that money for that trip. I know how hard it is to, of course, to try to save money and try to finagle this, finagle that, just so you can travel at least that once or twice a year. Being a social worker like myself, my partner's in the social work field as well. Sometimes it's hard to, of course, save when you're trying to, of course, work and pay bills and do all those types of things. But I know that also that if you do not get out in the world and travel, if you do not go adventure and explore and those types of things, your life will get so mundane and stress will creep in a lot more than it already is, causing some undue health issues and mental health, physical health, and all those kind of things as well. So we need travel in our life, y'all. It ain't just for the adventure and that kind of thing, but it's to help us relieve stress. It's to help us get our mental health and our physical health back in order, y'all. I'm sorry about that, y'all. So let me go ahead and get into the video. Like I said, these are like I said, do you think that you need a fortune to, of course, travel? Just know that you don't need a fortune to travel. That's definitely not true. But here are 5 easy ways you can save money for your dream trip without stressing. Just know that these are easy ways, but you have to want to implement these too. But like I said, these are definitely some easy ways that you can, of course, get to traveling, get to exploring, whether it's around your town, out of the country, out of the state, whatever your next trip that you're trying to plan. Just know that these tips will help. Number 1, save up a traveling fund. Open a separate savings account just for travel and add to it regularly. Now, I have not set up a traveling fund like this with a separate savings account. What I have done was, of course, just set money aside for traveling. I guess I put it that way. I have like a certain amount that I'm setting aside whenever I, of course, can save the money and that kind of thing. But I'm just setting the money aside, whether it's 50, whether it's 100, whether it's 25, whether it's 5. No matter what it is, you can set it aside just in your whatever account you're using. I don't want to have to tell you to go get another savings account or a checking account or that kind of thing, because I know some of those have fees as well. But you can always just take an envelope, or if you have a piggy bank at home, just deposit money in there every time you go to the store, get some cash back, put that money into your savings fund. You can start doing that. You don't have to create another savings account, which that is a great thing to do just for traveling fund. You can do that because you can transfer money easily as well. Depends on the account that you have and the banks that you have it with or credit unions that you have it with. But just keep in mind that another easy way is just taking that money when you go to the store, get some cash back, and putting that money directly into your travel saving fund, envelope, or piggy bank. You can do that. And if you got to have it from yourself because you love spending money in this kind of thing, then have it from yourself. 2, cut unnecessary expenses. I know that a lot of times we want to, of course, splurge on everything almost every day. Go out to dinner, or go out to lunch, go out to breakfast, have coffees, do all these things, go get our hair done, nails, clothes, all those types of things. But just keep in mind that if you're really wanting to travel, you're going to cut some of that stuff down and sacrifice some of those things. Now, nobody wants to hear the bad S word, sacrifice, but if you're wanting to travel, you have to cut down on some of your expenses. You don't need those dinners out every single day, or the breakfasts, or the lunches, or the coffees, or whatever it is. Those little $5 or $10 or $15 actually stuff is a lot higher now. So a meal at McDonald's or somewhere else can probably be about $15, $20. That money can be saved into your travel savings. The envelope that you have at home, make sure that you're writing down that you every week, I guess, have like a little notebook only with your travel, like the money that you're saving for travel. Is what I would suggest, and I'm going to do this as I just thought about it. But once you stop, of course, buying coffees or having too many dinners or dinners out, make sure that you write those things in your book so that you can go back and take the money out that you're going to spend for that dinner or that meal or that coffee and put it into your travel savings, y'all. Like I said, I just thought about that, so that I will start doing because I have not done that yet. As far as writing things down and keeping a tab on what things I'm sacrificing and what things I'm cutting out in order to start adding those funds to my travel funds. So that I will start doing. But like I said, cutting those unnecessary expenses, like I said, that is another way that you can save money towards your travel. And yes, these things may not take place in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. This could be one travel trip a year, and this is what you're working up to every year. This could be just that. Now, the next one I know it just depends on what you're doing, how your life is set up, those kind of things too. But I know we all tend to have some things around the house that we can possibly sell, unused items, or anything, whether it's clothes, I don't know, plant pots, whatever it is that you may have at home that is just sitting in the closet, been in the closet for years, or been in your storage for years or months, or excuse me, whatever it is that you're not using. Start putting those things on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, not eBay, but Facebook Marketplace or other little selling apps that you can, of course, sell those items on locally. I'm not going to say sell it across the U.S. because having to ship and all that kind of stuff would cost extra funds. Sell those things locally. There's all types of groups on Facebook, like local Facebook groups and that kind of thing, where you can, of course, put these items for sale. Just keep that in mind. And I have a slash on this one because I know if you're one who does not have anything to sell, maybe try to increase your income some kind of way. This is what this means, selling something to increase your income. So if you're able to, of course, bake a cake every now and then, or sell some cupcakes or that kind of thing, or have like a bake sale outside the house for $1 cupcakes or however you want to do it. Like I said, go out there and do that. It may not be but $20, $30 each time or that kind of thing, or how much you're charging, but it can, of course, help add to your actual trade savings fund as well. And who knows, you can actually probably start a business with it at some point. Number 4, use cashback apps. Oh, no, I didn't even say that. Number 3, sell unused items and increase the income. I actually have a baking business, a small home baking business. And of course, the money I have from that, the money that I save and that kind of thing from that goes, of course, some ways back into the business, but other ways it goes for me to travel too. When I'm going on traveling, I use some of that money to, of course, spend to buy things with, or to pay the gratuities or whatever I'm doing. Like I said, in order for me to travel. So I do use that money, I guess, for that as well, besides just putting it back into the business. So, number 4, use cashback apps. I know there's a lot of cashback apps out there. I don't have a cashback app. What I do, I actually have an American Express, a Hilton Express, American Express. So once I start, of course, putting different charges on there, like my stuff that I'm usually paying for anyway, and go ahead and paying all those things off to get the points, I've gotten several Hilton hotel stays, actually. The last trip we took, I got the trip before last, I guess I should say, we got to stay at the Hilton. We're going in like 2 weeks for a trip too. We're staying at one of the DoubleTree because that's owned by Hilton. And when we go on our trip in November, I guess this fall, we already have, I think, 2 more hotel rooms. It just depends on the price of the rooms with Hilton. But like I said, I already have those 2 stays because I've been putting like my charges from Walmart or Amazon or whatever it is on that credit card. And then, of course, making sure that I'm paying it off right after I purchase those things. Not just leave it on there because it's on there, but making sure that I'm paying those off too. So I won't get in debt that way. But I'm of course, racking up these points to use for hotel stays. Yes, I know that they have other things that you can use it for, but that's what I'm focused on using it for, is those hotel stays, because that will definitely save some money while traveling. But you can use whatever apps like Rakuten, different things, or how do you pronounce that? Rakuten, I don't know how you pronounce it, but you can use that particular site as well, and other sites out there. Just do a search for cashback apps. There's a lot of them out there, and if you already have a credit card or that kind of thing, majority of the times there are some cashback points that you can get for purchasing on that credit card. So let's keep that in mind, because like I said, that's what I do. Number 5, automatic savings. Now, this I have not done, but you can, of course, have money taken out of your paycheck, or have you get your money every month and put into a travel fund every week or every month, or however you want to do it. You can definitely do that. That's something that you have to set up. I'm assuming, because I have not done it, but I'm assuming that you set it up through your bank to let them know what you're wanting and that kind of thing. But you probably would have to have, I'm sure, probably a separate account to do this, 2 accounts to do this with. One account that you're, of course, getting the money in, the other account that, of course, you're throwing your money in for the traveling. So is what I'm going to assume, because you can't just have one savings account, just taking the money out, putting it back into that same savings account. So I'm going to assume that you have to have another savings account or a travel fund at the bank that you set up, that you use, and have your money from your regular account, being some money that you, of course, set, being transferred out of that account every week, month, whatever your desired rate is, to have a sent to that travel fund. I'm sure that. So like I said, definitely, I hope these 5 things helped you decide, of course, which ones you're going to do. I definitely want to know in the comments. I know savings. I do want to know which one of these tips that you'll try first, in the comments. So definitely let me know. And again, like I said, I know saving money is hard, but it does not have to be. Just keep in mind that there's a lot of stuff usually that I know I cut out, that I, of course, didn't want to keep spending money on. We used to go out all the time, going to dinner and that kind of thing. Yes, we still go, but it's not all the time at all. But like I said, definitely making sure some of the stuff that I'm, of course, spending on, whether it's going to, I guess, shop, go to the store, like the necessities, making sure that I'm being mindful of how many I'm buying, how much it costs, all that kind of stuff. So I can, of course, put whatever money's left over into my savings account or into my travel fund and that kind of thing. So with that, y'all, I hope this helped. But like I said in the comments, let me know, let your girl Toni know which one of these tips you're going to try first. So like I said, I'm already doing a few of these, not all of them at all. You don't have to do all these. You can just do one if that's what you want to do. But like I said, let me know in the comments. So with that, that's your girl Toni. We Eat and Travel with Toni. Peace out, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, y'all. I hope y'all having a great day. Peace out.